but not impossible if we all work together. All right, we are live on YouTube now. Soon to be live on X very soon. SXT is going to go to that low price. Let's take a look. If it does, it's only going to like 7 cents. We doing good, bro. Please don't kill my vibe. Said we here and we chilling with the tribe. Crypto underdogs, nah, I ain't gonna lie. So good they can't ignore it, even if they try. We'll never leave it till if go till we die. All right, now you've had your crypto class. It's time to bleed and blow some grass. Yeah, goats are dope. We hit the gas and use this fire to surpass anyone and everyone in our way. We climb the mountains to survey. SXT, look, perfect. 7.5, 7.4, perfect. Beautifully played out, filled. This thing's got nowhere to go but up. If it falls any lower, I'm buying more. It's not going past 7 cents though. ETH going low as bro. Yeah, ETH mate. We got thrown for a loop. Right? They're playing with us. Playing games with us. And here's the thing is we're going into alt season. So this is like that little shakeout right before it goes. I don't know. ETH looks good, man. ETH looks great. ETH looks perfect. What's up, AB Rider? ETH looks perfect. Now, ETH can definitely fall down here to 39, but it's going to bounce from there. And I don't think it falls that low. It just filled this little fair value gap right here, and it should take off from here. I still feel bullish. I think that this is just that stop loss triggering right now. That's all it is. They're just triggering stop losses, baby. Don't get shook out. It's going down. I don't know. ETH looks like it's going up. ETH is opening a green candle right now. Big Baller says don't sell. Yeah, I'm feeling like this is just a little shake, baby. Little shake before the bake. Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake. In the words of Ricky Bobby, shake and bake. Shake and bake. Right? Just got more XLM. Nice. XLM is a solid piece of work. I like them low market caps. And I like those ones that the CEO doesn't own most of the supply and dump on its people. If you ain't first, you're last. He's like, Ricky, I was high when I said that. This music is so fire. So fire. You know what was better though than Talladega Nights? Let me tell you what was better than Talladega Nights. Step Brothers. Remember he's like, but Brandon, I'm alive. He's like, shut up, you're waking the neighbors. This is just like Cold Case Files. Oh man, that movie is just classic, prime. I'm your Huckleberry. You know, funny fact, in Tombstone, Doc Holliday does not say I'm your Huckleberry. He says I'm your Hucklebearer. A Hucklebearer is a term that is used for like when you're bearing someone's body and like for the Undertaker. So it was basically a slant at him. Solana Phantom is the best crypto wallet. I don't know about that. Love when they threw the dad down the stairs. Yes, I'm your huckle bearer. Look it up. Look up what a huckle bearer is. And as you know, the goat is just full of facts. Anything that is just like misinformation, I'm just like digging. Right? I'm digging and I'm like, something's not right here. $100 blessing, please help me money. Oh man. It's a competition within ourselves. You know what? I have to just block these accounts because if we mute them, they retaliate. I just block them. If you mute them, they start retaliating. You got to just get rid of them. But thank you. I appreciate you, brother. Man, I've been cleaning up my profile. I've been talking to my agent. I just follow back everyone that follows me, right? Because I'm like, I want to support people that support me. Well, apparently that's bad to follow people back. So I deleted like 2,000 followers, people that I was following. Looking all sharp, yeah. How do I look? I feel like I'm myself today. I mean, I got the sunglasses on. I got the goat tribe hat on. I got my little pudgy penguin. And I'm rocking the cubic. Cubic? Oh, man. Chat. Cubic is the future, baby. No fees, baby. No fees. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Don't forget to send me a follow, guys. Send me a follow. Subscribe to my community. Big Baller, thank you for the galaxy. Mother of Dragons, thank you for the popular vote. Big Baller, thank you for the heart me. Mother Dragons with a heart me. AB Ryder with a heart me. Marco with a heart me. Jesus with the heart flex. And the 15 popular votes and the heart me. TikTok seller with a heart me. Kodak with a heart me. Mar Lopez with a heart me. Thank you guys so much. How do you pronounce that? Bagumba? Bagumba with a little crown. Thank you guys. You guys are the reason I do this. It's not about fame, fortune, recognition. It's about giving to the community, helping people grow their bags. Bagumba? Bagumba. All right, I could do Bagumba. You got it. You got it, bro. Chat. Is this not the most beautiful coin you ever saw? Look at this, chat. Just got some grass straight from the weed, man. Grind it up, roll it thick. Yeah, that's the game plan. High THC. No, this ain't no weak shit. Higher vibration. So is that no? Is that not beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. Like, I didn't want to take it out of the case. I just want to touch it. I want to hold it. I want to hold this right here. And you should probably hold this too. Proof of stake, baby. Proof of work, proof of stake. Now that's something. XCN. Let's take a look. Man, is this music not fire? This music is fire. It's goats, crypto, and weed. How can you can't get any better than that. Onyx coin. I mean, this looks good. There's a lot of sell pressure. So there's a fair value gap here down to 0099. 001, or excuse me, 1 cent. 1 cent, baby. So if we keep dipping and we don't recover, this will go to 1 cent. You saw the same thing. Look at you guys, all y'all in the TA class. You don't even need me anymore, yet you're still here. You guys can see the charts the way I see them. What a beautiful thing. I was afraid I couldn't teach you guys this. I was afraid that it was going to be too difficult. And here you guys are, you're just freaking killing it. Learning how to do this. If you're interested in learning TA and reading the charts like a goat, all right, read the charts like a goat, baby. Because I'm telling you right now, no other TA class is going to put you on game like we are. No one else is going to teach you what I'm teaching you. I'm teaching you how to manipulate whales. Be a whale manipulator. Rob from the whales and put it in your pocket, baby. That's where I'm at with it. Let's take the money from the ultra wealthy and put it in our pockets, because that's what we're doing. What's up, Exit? Thank you for the follow. Don't forget to follow me, guys. Don't forget to like the live. Don't forget to show some engagement on the videos. Appreciate you guys. Ooh, I like this song. Are you guys digging this music? By the way, here, what are we covering in this channel? TA for crypto. We're also financial news. Today, our spotlight is going to be on the goat tribe. That's what we're listening to right now. Crypto and goats, how can you go wrong, right? They're minting goat NFTs like it's beautiful. These guys are so on point. Ada Goats on X, guys. At Ada Goats. Go give these guys a follow. Make sure you follow me on X as well. We will be moving to X for our lives very soon. So don't miss out on this juicy content. All right? Because we love TikTok Shop. We love TikTok Shop. And we ain't going nowhere except for X. X is where it's at, baby. X is where it's at. Yeah, hey, I'm here to teach you guys. Jay-Z, thank you for the follow. If you're interested in learning TA on another level, right? You need TA on another level. You got to get with the goats, all right? You got to join the Discord, and we have a TA class in the Discord 4 times a month. Sometimes it's 5 because I think there's extra Sundays, but every Sunday we have a live class. And if you miss the class and you're joined up for it, you get the recording for it so you can get caught up. I'm going to tell you right now, everybody that's taking the class is just killing it. Is right now a good time to buy XRP? Maybe. It depends on your time frame. If you're day trading, yes. And it's coming back up to 294. But then it's probably wants to come down here and fill this fair value gap, 236, 233. You know, that would be a good buy for XRP. 233. And it could potentially drop lower than that. It could drop back down to 210, 220. So Brad is doing this right now. All right. You wonder why it's going down? Okay, all the markets are going down, but man, XRP is bleeding. Now, this does kind of look like an inverted head and shoulders right here. Why is it now drawing? It's a bit out of structure. but it could be an inverted head and shoulders here. That would send it back up. We shall see. XRP is Ripple and we're going to 10 million. Yeah, that's not true, bro. Don't lie to the chat. Don't lie to the chat, baby. These people believe this nonsense. You guys not digging this? Oh geez. By the Goat Tribe. G. Annan. What? I wonder if his name is Gannon. It's a like because I said 10 million instead of 10. Keep it real. Let's go to $10 first. Exactly, bro. Thank you. Let's try to get some money at 10 bucks and then we'll talk about 11D. All right. But we're not going to 11D, baby. It ain't happening. 11D is a fake made-up number. That's the idea. 10K is a fake made-up number. 1K, fake made-up number. Okay. Let's see if we get to $4. I think we could definitely do $4. But with all this pullback, man, it's going to be difficult. They could just rug this thing. You know? Remember, Ripple can rug this thing at any time. Anytime. Brad and David can just Thanos this thing, baby. They can Thanos XRP any moment. I don't think they're ready to do it yet. They got to do it at the top. It looked very likely. Now it's kind of close. BlackRock sold a penny of BTC last night. Yeah, they own 44% of the supply. And they used to take the money out of the escrow and put like 750 million of it back into the escrow. They no longer do that. They're moving it to private wallets. And they're just unloading it at their leisure. I am so digging this music. Goat Tribe. How can you not like Goat Tribe? They got a goat in their name. Look at these guys. They are oversold and underrated, baby. Oversold and underrated. These guys are legit. By the way, I think I'm going to use the Goat Tribe as our official music. I just got permission from them to use them as our official music for the show. What do you guys think? You guys like it? I'm going to have to tell them, though, like, y'all got to start busting out some albums, though. Mother Dragons, how you doing? TikTok seller with the 10 roses. MVP Network, Eve with the heart me. Danny Gibson with the heart me. TikTok seller with the 9 roses. Thank you guys. You guys are phenomenal. Right, this music is sick. And it's about goats. It's about crypto. And it's about burning one, right? I gotta be careful what I say here, right? Look at these guys. They gave me papers. It's got NFTs on the papers. Look at this. And it's like a magnet that holds it together. It says LF Goat. LF Goat. So sick. I cannot wait for Drew to get on here and we talk about this thing. Waiting for him to come into Discord. We're gonna pop him up here like we do when we're on when we got Josh on here. Where's Josh at? Josh, where are you at, bro? Damn, this is hard. Like, this is phenomenal music. I got my midnight drink. Delicious. It just tastes better when it's in a midnight cup. I got my midnight cup. I got my midnight badge on right here with my little pudgy penguin. Straight goated projects only. Let me tell you something, chat. I will not wear someone else's stuff on my show unless I believe in what they're doing. If they're not doing something that sets them apart from everything else, I'm not going to shill something out to you that's trash. Y'all should know me better than that. Where can you buy Midnight? You cannot buy it yet. However, I do hold Midnight. I got the airdrop. The airdrop is still going on. So if you are a deluxe subscriber and you want the information on how to get the airdrop, I can send it to you. You got to jump through some hoops. All right. You got to hold like Cardano or ADA or something in a self-custody wallet, and then you might get the airdrop. Right. I was at the event, so I got the airdrop. And it will be available soon, but it is not on the market yet, baby. Make sure you get your Midnight airdrop. Midnight is going to be massive. Look at it. Midnight. Privacy matters, baby. Remember what I said. The new narrative is privacy and security. This is the next step right here. Privacy and security. Gift to send me. Gift to send me. I gotta get my fan going. Oh, it is warm. Ladies and gentlemen, it is so warm. Let's see here. There we go. I got a new air conditioning system. Yeah. And I'm still working out the bugs on it. Should we do it one more time? Fuck it. Let's go. Perfection is the trait that make you seem crazy. Focused on that one mistake, I'm never lazy. Mind is racing, always chasing, feeling wavy. Not a curse, but the inverse, getting blessings. Almost there. All right, there we go. We're good. We're good, chat. Oh, that's so much better. Can you guys hear the fan? Is it too loud? Is the fan that you hear this? Or are we good? Oh, so much better. You guys should see it. Like, I have a whole like new ducting system for the air, but it's like struggling to make it through the tube. So I need like a fan to draw it through the ducting that I gotta add to it. And once I get that, we should be good. So I got my biggest fan in the ducting. It seems to be working somewhat. But I'll tell you what, when that thing kicks off, it is toasty to the mosty. There we go. I'll tell you what, this studio is really coming together. So many new upgrades happening here. It's cool. It's cool to finally see something come alive and just like basically be finished. Feels good. Accomplished. So, does anybody want some TA before we get started with the interview? We got 30 minutes for TA. All right, we got 30 minutes for TA. And for hitting that like button. Yes, sir. I'm going to be focusing more on TA. Cardano, baby. Ooh, that's a good one. Cardano.
No, for real. I'm probably going to rewrite that.
Cardano, baby. Proof of stake. If you've got stakes, baby, and you got to prove that you got them in your freezer, you're doing it wrong. But if you got Cardano, you got proof of stake right here. That's all you got to do is you got to hold Cardano and you got proof of stake, baby. All right. Cardano looks good, but it could come down more. We broke support. We broke support, and it could very well come down. Here's the thing, is Cardano looks healthy, right? Cardano looks so healthy. There's not really much fair value gaps to fill. It basically filled its fair value gap. So I would imagine that it should be some upward movement from here. And then we got to just kind of see. But it looks good to me. But it could very easily just be Tudunskis. Look at, if it does something like this. Boom. That would be end of the bull run. October. Right? There's that fair value gap right here. And once we hit that by November, we should be down to 3 cents. It will come back down. TA on Red Belly Network, please, GOAT. RBNT. I don't think this happens though. I think it does something more like this. Maybe it comes down a little bit more. Something like that. That would be nice. And then, wow. That feels right. That feels right to me. Let's see. XLM. Mr. Archibald. I will try to get to yours, but I got to get to the subscribers first. So if you want to get that TA guaranteed, become a subscriber because we only got like 15 minutes left for TA. XLM. Oh yeah, the AC just kicked on, baby. Oh, it feels so much better. Gotta have that fan on, or it's not going. So it looks the same as XRP. We could be going in a downtrend, baby. Could you imagine if XRP is like and XLM are headed for something like this? Because look at, that's what it's done over here in the past. You see it? It's just repeating that pattern. This is where we could be. This could have been alt season right here. The July pump could very well have been alt season, and we're just done. Could you imagine if this was our alt season right here? I'm not buying it. I don't think that's it, man. I'm not sure. 2026 will be the year of wealth. So you're thinking super cycle? I think that's a possibility. Crypto's ass if that's our alt season was. I mean, I've been telling you guys, I've been screaming it to high heaven that the liquidity is more spread out. Everything's kind of different. Bitcoin's not really losing dominance. Is a possibility. And like George said, you know, there's a possibility that, you know, it's next year. I don't think this happens though. I think this happens. Like that. That's what I think happens. I think it just gets right up here to that all-time high and then or that's not even the all-time high, is it? Look at that, would be a total double top right there. And that's like December, November. Yeah, that's what it's gonna do, baby. I'm gonna save this so I can say I told you so. Interest rates get lower, things will fly. Maybe, but just so you know that interest rates going lower does not mean lowering of mortgage rates. People still gonna be struggling. Remember that. People they need money to survive right now. They don't even have money to put in the market. Big players, whales, what are they doing? Right? Right, we need a stimulus check pump. Exactly. A Doge check. Need something like that. Yeah, they'll put the money in ETFs, not altcoins. I agree. I agree so much. I think we're gonna get screwed this year. Red Belly Network. Mother Dragons, you're so sweet. I was actually getting to him. Wait till you hear my investment thesis. 21 million Bitcoin, you better say Jesus. That's a lot compared to my collection. Red Belly Network. What was the ticker? RNBT. I don't see it. Red Belly Network? Is this the right chart? Chat, help me out. Is this the right chart? RBNT USD. Am I on the right chart? I got ARB next. I gotta keep my eye on the clock right now because we got a guest coming on in like 15 minutes. ARB looked bullish before. Yeah, we'll take a look at it. Is this the right one? RBNT. Oh, is this a meme coin or utility coin? It's at like 0.17. It's a RWA. Okay. Ooh, RWA that's bottomed out like this? Bruh. You know what? My mouth is watering right now. Chat, my mouth is watering. This is an RWA project that we're looking at right here. It's flatline, baby. It's dead. This is what I want to see. Oh my God. Oh my God, chat. It looks so juicy and delicious. I think we got an inverted head and shoulders right here too. Boom. This one wants to send, baby. As long as it doesn't break any lower. All right. This is RBNT. This is an RWA project, apparently. This looks juicy. All right. Oh, man. This is what I want to see. When I see a dead RWA, baby, my mouth waters. My mouth waters. Look at this. Big baller. Look at this chart. Chat, look at this chart. Look at it. Oh my God. When did this come out? December 2024? It hasn't even moved. This is like Zbeck before it was popular, before everybody bought it. The ticker is RBNT. And I have not verified if this is an RWA. But if this is an RWA, ooh, I want some. I want to take a big bite out of this thing right now. Excuse me, RBNT. RBNT. Ooh, RWAs are so juicy. So juicy. Edge is moving. I mean, I told you it would.
Yeah. Hey. You just know. You got
Edge.
She the goat, yeah, I know that she the greatest. When compared to other girls, make them look the lamest. Call my mind and she make me feel the safest.
Look at Edge, baby. Oh. So look at it ran up, it stopped, it came back. Now it's going to retest. It's probably going to get stopped out at 95 cents. All right, 95 cents. It'll probably be done, or it just freaking moons from there. Okay, but 95 cents, that's going to be your profit taking zone. If it passes past $1, it's probably going to go past $1.10. There's so much buy pressure. Okay, remember how I said these things get a second chance? The people that missed out on it were waiting for the pullback, and now they're jumping in and they're going to run it one more time, and either they jump out at the top here or they continue to run it, baby. Do I like Flare and Solo? What do you mean, do I like? I can tell you right now, I'm not holding either of them. I can tell you right now, I really like SXT. SXT just got a partnership with AVAX. AVAX. Why don't I hold them? Chainlink is good. SXT is partnered with Chainlink and AVAX. AVAX has been slow as in the network is slow or the chart is slow. We have to elocute our sentences better here, because people in the chat, they're going to misread things. We don't want to give misinformation out. We want to give out good information. Thank you for the follow. The chart's been slow. Hey, that's all right. It's a sleeper, baby. Where do you buy SXT? On every exchange. SXT, space and time. Space and time, baby. And it's just starting to get narrative. It's just bottomed out, baby. Ooh, SXT is primed to do something magnificent. Maybe not this cycle, but by next cycle, oh my God. And if we are in a super cycle, it's primed for explosion. Okay, if this is a super cycle, expect to see dollars, baby. Dollars.
Little bitch asshole.
This song is called Crypto Wives.
Said I'm a badass bitch and I'm rich. Don't call me a little girl, I ain't switch. Size like it's nothing, you a cinch. You wanna be like me, yeah you wish. Crypto wives on the track and you know we tryna stack. Bitcoin, Solana, and Ether, some ADA. Bitch, I am the alpha and you are the beta. You think you are great, I promise I'm greater. Just check my trade, check my wallet, the data. You mention me with the girls, that's gossip. And if you talk shit, you know you best watch it. Crypto wives are the best, you know you're not it. Passive aggressive, that beef I'm gonna squash it. Not cause I forgive you, because I am bigger of a person.
XRP, what's the next important event is when Brad dumps his bags on you. This is the Goat Tribe, all right? They're coming on the show in about 15 minutes. Goat Tribe will be our guest here on this show soon. These guys are freaking incredible. It slaps, baby. This music slaps, yo. Chat. These guys are fire. Spread these rumors about me, but they can't see that bullshit sets me free. Girl, I decree you gone, you better flee. Yeah, I'm a wife, you know he put a ring on a big ass rock, sold NFTs until the profit. This is fire. I haven't even heard all the songs yet. I've just been listening to this all day. It is so good. Ooh, ooh, it's so hard, chat. Chat, it's so hard. I freaking love this crew. This is the new official music for Ozthecryptogoat show. Goat Tribe, like fire. Fire. These guys are burning them left and right too. Like they gave me some papers, rolling papers, and a lighter. Chat. Fire. Okay? LF Goat. I got their hat on right now. This is the goats right here. The goats of crypto. Woo! This shit's so hard. I like how you called the massive head and shoulders 6 months ago on XRP and was completely wrong. I was not wrong. I said that it was going to 163. Go back and watch my original videos. It went to 161, not 163, and then it made a turnaround. And that's exactly what I said it would do. Now, I said there was a possibility that it could go lower, but we knew that it had to go to 163 before it could turn around and go upward. So I don't know where you think I was wrong, but maybe you better go back and rewatch those videos because you're wrong, baby. Chat, help me out. The dude with all the Z's said that I said that XRP was a massive head and shoulders and that it wouldn't, and it didn't drop to 163. Did we not put in our limit orders at 163 and buy a shit ton of it? Just because you missed a show, bro. Just because you missed a show and you're not here all the time and you're not vibing with us ain't my fault. All these videos are uploaded to YouTube. Go back and check the authenticity and accuracy. Ooh, this is so hard. I see XRP going to 276 to 280. I see XRP going to 294 and then back down to either 256, 258, 257, 258 or 247, even 233, 236. You could say. Chad said XRP to the bottom. Profits coded in the chart. Yeah, we knew that from the start. Profits coding the chart. Chat, this is like the hardest crypto tunes I've ever heard. My boy's got the mad notes. Are you hearing this? This is like the greatest crypto music of all time. Bro, where would this BTC sell-off end? Probably around like 15K to 25K. Somewhere around there. Maybe it doesn't go that low. It really depends on what happens with Tether. If nothing comes about with Tether, then it's going to 50K, right? But if something happens with the whole Tether scandal, yeah, it's going to like 10K, baby. ARB. I got you, brother. I'm sorry. I don't have Jesse here to moderate for me anymore. I had to let Jesse go. I can't afford to keep her anymore. ARB. Arby's. I think it's bullish. I think it wants to go. Unless we go into a downtrend and it's building a head and shoulders. We could be in for a reversal like that, but I don't think so. I think it wants to go again. I think everything wants to go again. That's what I see. Is she still gonna watch? I don't know. She's got a whole life. So we'll see. I do not hold anything against her. I get it. I just can't afford to keep her on anymore. We're not making any money. The show is like dying. So maybe I'll bring her back later on, but I just can't continue doing what I've been doing. I've been bleeding out money for you guys, chat. Like, I've completely drained my bags so that I could bring something beautiful to this space for you guys. No, I don't hold any XRP. I bled my bags out for you guys. I slit my crypto wrists for you guys, chat. Start with freezer energy blast, heat torn up. I'm practically glowing, about to bring some more up. Death saucer slice you in half, you then I soar up. ARB looks good to me though. It could very well go into a reversal, but I don't think so. It's got a doji though. We gotta wait and see. We need a couple days. I have a little bit of ADA. My bags are very small compared to what they used to be. I have been bleeding out for you, chat. Bleeding out my bags. And, you know, bull run comes, we should be okay. Algorand's a good one. Edge is going straight up. Yeah, I figured it would. 4 minutes, Oz? Oh, thank you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I got it pulled up right here. We'll see. Arrow, we did arrow, but I'll do it again for you, brother. Verse 3, so it's time for Super Saiyan 3. Hair long, yeah, you can't see electricity. Oh wait. Running around my body, man, can't you even see? There's no way to win, gonna have to make you agree that Ghost the greatest in this game. Iconic name will never be the same. Work for years, let's see what we became. Holy shit, I'll make them all exclaim. My gym, boo, you little pink bitch, I'm coming for you. Spirit bomb, please give me your energy, mom, or anyone listening. Please go and christen me with blessings and praise. I'm practically glistening. All right. Last line, I'm about to teleport. LF Go, thank you all for your support. No time to rest when you just wanna be the best. I mean, arrow hit pretty hard. A lot of sell pressure, bringing it down. It could come all the way down here. It'll probably stop here though, and then do something else, and then maybe come lower. So maybe $1, but I don't think so. I think things are bullish. I think we're triggering stop losses right now. That's all this was. I think it sends. I think it sends from here. It should have not gone as low as it did, but sometimes they do that. They trigger stop losses, collapse it, and then buy back in and then send it. RBNT. We did it twice, man. I'll do it one more time. RBNT looks juicy. I like it. It's bottomed out. It's an RWA. What more could you ask for? It's kind of a head and shoulders though. So it could come down here to fill this fair value gap of 1 cent, 1.5 cents. But it looks juicy. And it's kind of trending down, but it's starting to curve. So it's probably going to come down and fill down here one more time. And it'll be just a little higher and it'll start to curve around and go up. And that would be around November, maybe it moons. Oh yeah, fart coins at 87 cents. It always pumps at 87 cents. Yeah, 87 cents is your buy point on fart coin. And then $1 to $1.20 is your profit taking zone on it. And then it's gonna go to $1.30, by the way. Let me tell you something. Fart coin is a massive diamond bottom right now. Chat. And fart coin, it's like textbook with all of its patterns. Look at that. It's a little out of structure, but it's still nonetheless a diamond bottom. And it may be doing this. It may come and form a new low for the bottom right here. So maybe it goes to like 82 or 80 cents, right? So let's say it goes to like 80 cents. That's that diamond bottom. And that just makes it an even bigger diamond bottom. So this looks juicy to me. If anything, it's a triple bottom. This one should send. And it wants to go up here and fill this fair value gap between 125 and 129. Yeah, let me see here. It would be 1, 2, 3, 7. So like a week or two. We're a couple weeks away. And that kind of lines up with the moon cycle. Okay. We are in the waning crescent. Or is it the waxing crescent? Either way, we're in the crescent after a full moon. All right. What comes next is that bull push, and every other push is bigger than the last. Yeah, we exporters, and yeah, I'm big, but not as big as Sean. Better me than you is what he's on. He in my ear, feels like he's on my team. We fight these demons and make them flee. They see us win, and then they scream and send more problems to kill my dream. But we stay 10 toes and dodge. All right, chat. The goats are coming on the show right now. The goats are coming. The goats are coming. Yeah, let's do video. Yo.
Fear, uncertainty, doubt. I'm installing all of them now in your subconscious. About to knock you unconscious, cause your project's nothing. See you huffing and puffing, always rushing to judge me, but they freaking love me.
Right, we're getting the goat tribe on here. What's going on, brother? Can you hear me? Here we go, here we go. The goats are coming, baby. There he is. The man with the goat mask. What is going on, brother? Can you hear me? Check 1 2, testing 1 2. Hold on. So I'm not gonna have video on. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Let me see here. It should be working. Brother, can you hear me? Can you hear me? We see you, but we can't hear you. Bro. Can you hear me, brother? No. We're totally failing right now, chat. Oh, low frame rate. What is going on? And there's no IT guy. Why did I... Oh, wait. There it is. Yes.
Hey, there we go.
There we go. Wow.
Let's see. I don't have any audio though. Give me 1 sec.
Hold on.
Can you hear me?
I muted it. Hold on. I did something.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. Yes. There you are, brother. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the chat. The goat tribe. I got my goat tribe hat on right now. Can you see me? I can't hear you now. Oh, all right. Everybody give a warm welcome to Drew, right? It's Drew from the goat tribe. Big Drew. Chat, this is who we've been listening to all day with the mad notes. My guy. I can't hear you. What happened? We just had you on audio. No. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the show with your friends. I can't hear you now, brother. What happened?
Switch device. Okay, so audio's
perfect.
back.
Perfect. I hear you, brother.
Okay, but then I think that output's trying to use my mic, so just give me 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. So,
Boom, yeah, that's the problem. Okay.
everybody, Goat Tribe right here with the mad notes, okay? Oversold and underrated. I found this guy by accident. He was walking around with a goat mask on, and I was just like, dude, I got to get a picture with you. And he hooked me up with some cool stuff. I got the goat hat on. I wear the goat hat every single day, bro.
Nice. Let's fucking go. That makes me.
Let's
can we
fucking
curse
go.
on the show?
What's
Okay,
that?
let's fucking go.
Yeah.
I said, can we curse?
Yeah, go ahead.
Question.
It's some semi family friendly, but you know, you're good.
Yeah. Well, PG-13.
Yeah,
PG-13.
PG-13, you know.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, bro.
Yeah.
I love your music. Okay. I've been jamming
Nice,
to it
dude.
all
Thank you.
day. I kind of heard a little bit before, like when I was in Vegas, but I've been like so busy, like with different stuff. I didn't really have a chance to like sit down and like listen to the whole album. Bro,
Yeah.
this shit is the mad notes.
Hey, let's go.
My God,
Hell
literally
yeah.
chat is flying right now saying like, who is this? What is this music? Where can I listen to it? You're on YouTube, Spotify, anywhere else?
Oh, yeah. It's basically all the major like streaming platforms. So Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Music. We use like a distributor, so like it should be on all the platforms. And if you don't have any of those things, you can just go to our site, goattribe.io, and we have the music hosted there for free too. There's a music player. Like there's a pop-up. If you go just to the site, there's a pop-up and it's like, oh, learn more. If you click the learn more, there's a music player on that site. You can listen to the whole album. So yeah, we wanted to make it easy for people to listen to, right? So like we are gonna mint it on chain, but the idea first was like, let's create something worthwhile that people like listening to. And yeah, like there is a focus on obviously Goat Tribe because like we produce the music, and then a slight like bias towards Cardano, but it's meant so that anybody that's in crypto can enjoy it. Yeah, oversold and underrated, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the name of the album.
I
So
got the lighter.
lighter, nice.
I
Heck
got
yeah,
the
yeah, I
rolling
got
papers, the goats.
a with the tips, baby.
Yeah. Fire.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's fucking
Absolutely. And of
go.
course, the goat hat. So,
Dude, I
dude,
love that you're rocking
chat says, was he the one freestyling? Was that you?
that. No, so the team worked with an artist to produce the music. So like we handled a lot of like the lyrics side of things, like from the Cardano, like what do you need to know about like Bitcoin and crypto and stuff like that. And then worked with someone to help put it together and produce it. And then it's a mixture of AI as well. So it's not all just like one dude rapping on it. It is a mixture of AI, but we wanted to like highlight how powerful it can be because like the focus is supposed to be like how good the music is, not like oh it was AI created because like I feel like that cheapens the value of people are like oh did you just spit out an AI song like that's not what it was at all like um AI is like really powerful technology to create music right now because like you can just like if you need like 50 to 100 beats you could just like describe like the type of beat you want and the better your prompts are and the better your description you can get really good like beats and then basically like you can form the lyrics and then have various people rap it like we needed female vocals on it and that was perfect for that because it's like you know I don't know who I'm gonna get to rap on it like I could rap but
Crypto
like you don't want to
wives,
hear me
right?
rapping on it you know
Crypto
like it
wives.
does a really good job yeah it really does a good job with the mixing as well so like that's one of the things like if you just rap over a beat like yeah, it sounds good, but it'll sound like really flat unless you actually like mix it and do various things like to your vocals. So like AI is fantastic at that because that takes a long time to do it correctly. So like when you can do that for just like boom, spit out 50 songs, it's like yeah, you can really sift through it. But there was a whole like human aspect of it too, right? Of like sifting through the beats, sifting through the vocals, needing to like edit it and mix it together, doing the mastering, all the distribution and stuff. So it wasn't just like, oh, we plugged it into an AI and that's what you get, you know. So, but yeah, and then the artist, it goes by Gianon, so it's an anonymous artist is the idea behind it. So, yeah, there's like a fun description behind it, but we tried to stay with the I don't know, like Satoshi Nakamoto, like crypto kind of vibe. So, uh, yeah.
So chat says from Alexa Delgado says, who are the rappers? So it's all AI.
Yeah, it's mostly AI vocals.
Wow,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wouldn't even guessed.
yeah.
I
It's
didn't
crazy
even
how
know,
good it
and
is,
it's
right?
good.
But a lot of that too also is like the human selection. So right when you sift through it and you hear one that doesn't sound right, you're like, no, next. Because like you can generate songs like takes like 2 to 3 minutes to generate new vocals, right? So like if you don't like the way that somebody's like delivery is or like I don't know, you don't like something about the voice, like that's one of the powers of using AI to create music.
Dude, this is a phenomenal project. And you said you're putting it on chain and like tokenizing it, or what are you doing with that?
Yeah, so we've got an idea for an NFT mint. So that'll basically be each single minted as an NFT. Only 2 ADA per single, but you have to hold a goat for every single that you try to mint, right? So for like if I have 5 OG goats, then I can mint 5 tracks. It only costs me 10 ADA. But the idea is it drives value back into the like original collections. And we're gonna accept we have multiple collections. So there's the OGs, which is I think you saw like one of them or some of them because I like tagged you on it. But then there's the Goetia, which is like essentially like the mutant goats. In the lore, they're ancestors, so technically the goats like were more feral and messed up and looked like all crazy, and then they became more like normalized, and that's what the OGs became. But we have baby goats, we have like Halloween goats and Christmas goats, so we're gonna accept all the collections, but it'll be based on like the OG floor value. So like if the floor is like 50 to 100 ADA, like we'll take an average of whatever it is, like monthly or something, so that it's fair. And then however many like Goetia that is, whatever the average is for that, then you can mint as many tracks. And then yeah, there's things to it like in music. I was always like, why do people even put a bonus track on it when people are like, oh, I've got like this is the album and then here's the bonus. Like it doesn't matter when you listen to the album because it's just like there, right? You're like, it's part of the album. It's like that next track. But for NFTs, you can actually like gamify it where for our bonus, you're going to have to mint all 32 tracks before you can mint the bonus, which is whale. And the vibe of that song is like, yeah, I'm a whale. Like it's like cocky. Like I've got like 33 goats. Like
Yeah,
that's kind of like supposed to be the vibe.
that's sick, bro.
So yeah, we've got a bunch of ideas for the mint. I want it to be everyone's like, oh, who are you minting with? Like, are you gonna do Noom? Are you gonna do stuff .io? And I was like, I think we're gonna do it because like I want to actually build the mint and have like build an experience for people. But then I did get some feedback from people of like some educators, like and people that like onboard lots of people. They were like, this would be perfect to like onboard people. Like, boom, I sent you this song like in your wallet. So it makes it really inaccessible to people that don't have goats when he just wants to send it to like his entire class, right? Like you want to send it to 30 to 50 people. It's like
Right.
not people don't have people don't have that many goats. So we were thinking about potentially doing like some fungible tokens. I feel like that might be cool. Like maybe we do a faucet and you can go to the faucet and then like pull different tracks. And maybe we make it like, I don't know, like 69 million like token per each one. And then that way it's easy to dish out like tracks to people's wallets, but then we'll still have like the rarity and gamified version of the actual NFTs.
Bro,
So
bro, you're literally creating the future for tokenization of the music industry right now. You are like the
dude,
next level of like record labels. This is crazy.
let's go. I 100% believe that, right? Because like the whole idea behind blockchain is like it gives ownership back to the people, right? So like this drives all the people that hold goats. Like when the album comes out and people want to mint goats, it drives value back into the collection. And yeah, just the ideas about like how do we distribute it to lots of people. And then yeah, it's kind of a good use case of what's the difference between a fungible token and a non-fungible token, right? Because the non-fungibles will be like expensive. Like if only so many people have the bonus track, it will literally be more expensive on secondary to purchase. Whereas if you have the fungible tokens, it's probably easy to get like a lot of them. Like if there's like millions of the tokens, then it makes it easy to like, I don't know, collect like 100K of them or like a million of them, and then you can dish it out to people. And I don't know, I guess it can be traded, but like it's a lot to keep keep the liquidity for all the different coins, especially if all the different tracks are different coins. So we're still trying to figure out exactly how we're going to do it. But yeah, it really that's a great way to put it. Is like it's really like redefining how we distribute music on the blockchain.
Yeah, it's like mind blown. I don't. And a little background for where I come from, what I do. So I was an audio video engineer, I was the head audio guy at SoFi Stadium, Crypto Arena, and Peacock Theater. So like,
Cool. Okay.
dude, I totally understand the whole aspect of mixing and putting all that together. Like that, it's so much work, right? And like you said, like AI just, I'm gonna be out of a job. That's why I'm content creating
Yeah.
now. Like I retired,
Yeah.
so I sold my bags in January, and I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm retired. I'll have small bags, and I'll trade. And so that's what I do now. And you see me at the event, you know, like
Yeah.
we're
The
just like
goat.
hanging out and doing the goat thing, you know. So
What's funny is when we first met is like I had my mask on for like a full like minute or two, bro. I was like sweating in that thing because it's I don't know, it's kind of small and the hole is basically like through the nostrils. So you're like trying to like look at people. But I knew you from the flyers because I was like, oh, Oz the crypto goat. I was like sick. Uh like someone else that's into goats because like that's one of the reasons that I've always been so bullish on the goat tribe brand is that goat is just so prominent like everywhere, right? It's a general term to describe just like being the best at something. So like it's in sports, like it's in music, like trading, you know, like in crypto people are just like, oh, they're the goat. So when I saw your stuff I was like, oh, I hope we link up with this guy, and it was just like perfection, like
yeah,
meant to be the fact that like you're like at the final destination of where I'm standing. It happens to be like in front of Charles too, so it's like good talk, like
yeah,
you know, good shots and like everything. So yeah, meant to be.
yeah, absolutely. You know what's crazy is like the goat was not my name. Chat named me the goat of crypto. They came up with that name
Yeah,
for me.
you can't call yourself the GOAT. That's not how it works, right? Like you got
Exactly.
to earn it. You got to have other people call you the GOAT. That's how it goes down.
Funny
Yeah.
story. When I first started doing this, like they would send goats and I would baa like a goat.
You
And
would
then
what?
like, but like, so they call me the goat though because of my TA. So like I do TA
Yeah,
on this show, right? Bro, like I'm so on point. It's like kind of ridiculous. Like
nice. Dude, I'm ready to see the TA on some goats. I'm like, where are we going?
where
Where's
can I pull it up? Let's do a little
here?
TA.
I got you. I got you.
I'm down. And you had mentioned looking up fibs on goats, right?
Mhm.
Bro, my TA, I use no indicators. I just read the
Whoa, okay.
candles. Old school. It's like ancient technology from like when this was first created in China.
So you got to teach me. My trading is lackluster to say the least, but I'm a great developer. So, and you know, I like to be part of the fun when everyone's winning. So like I'm real open with like my bags of like what I buy. Like I'm like, oh, I'll buy one of that NFT. If something new comes out, it's like I'll buy one or two. You know, I try not to have a lot of bag bias. I got a lot of bag bias towards my goats, of course, because I love
Absolutely.
goat.
I got
But
to get my
uh,
Cardano wallet together so you can send me that goat. I want it so bad.
yeah,
Chat, my guy made a goat NFT with the twisty mustache. I was like, I have to have it. I have to have
yeah.
it.
When I saw you, I already knew. I was just like, went to my wallet and I was like, mustache. I don't think it's called mustache. I think it's like called handlebars or something. Like the traits are done really well. It's just one of those like fine details that um, there's lots of Easter eggs and things. So like, yeah,
Yeah.
you may not be able to search mustache. Like it might be called something else. So that way, like when you like actually go look at the trait name, you have to know the trait name. So Dan did like a lot of things like that. Dan's the artist and Dan's in the UK. But yeah, shout out Dan because he did a fantastic job. We minted in 2021. So, you know, I think that one of the things with art is it really has to stand the test of time. Like we've had a lot of projects come and go on Cardano. There's only so many like OG 2021 projects that are still like rocking and developing stuff, you know, and
Yeah.
um, yeah, the art I think is still like I love it. It's high res art. They're 5K by 5K. The ancestors are 6K by 6K, so they're even higher resolution. Um,
Damn.
but but kind of unfortunate thing with that was when you upload it directly to Twitter, however they process the image, they downsize it to I think it's like a max of like 2K to like 2500 pixels.
Yeah.
And whatever they do with the imagery, like jacks it up. Like it literally doesn't look right. So like that was kind of a like, oh, what the heck? But It's nice if you want to do a big print, like, we've done like at least 12 by 12s just for galleries, like small ones, but you could go like really big with the goat because it's pretty high res.
I'll tell you one thing. And everyone says that NFTs are dead. Chat, listen up. NFTs are asleep right now. People don't
Yeah.
understand the necessity that comes from NFTs in this space. And one thing that kind of like opened my mind to this was Rare Evo, when you could mint your NFT for your ticket, right? And I was like, this makes perfect sense. Like, and like I told you my background, where I come from, right? So I see the future of NFTs and where they're going with that, with album covers and um, music and lyrics, but also like the ticket art, right? So like you having that ticket, not only is it's your NFT, it's your ticket into the event. You own that ticket. Like, let's say you go see Metallica, right? You're gonna keep your ticket from the Metallica show. Maybe they sign it or something. That's the past. That's where we've been. Now we have the NFT of our tickets from our shows that we go to, and so people are gonna find value in that, and they'll be like, oh, "Holy crap! Like I totally want my Metallica ticket." Or I didn't get to go to the show. I want to buy someone else's NFT. So like I see the value in there for sure. Even like the Swifties,
Yeah.
right?
And you like never lose it, right? Like it doesn't go bad. So like if you have a concert ticket, like I mean, I love going to concerts. So like I do love like getting like a ticket and like holding on to the keepsake, but having it in your wallet is awesome because since it's digital, you're never gonna lose it, right? I mean, write down your seed phrase, right?
Yeah.
So don't
Bro,
lose
I
your
have a
crypto.
scavenger hunt for my seed phrase. So each one of the words for my seed phrase is in a different place, and there's a list of clues to find that seed phrase, and then that list of clues is locked up.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I love that. That's like some national treasure shit.
Yeah, dude. So like if something happens
On the
to
back
me,
of the
my
map.
kids
Where's
have a
the
treasure hunt to get
Yeah.
to my bags.
Nice. That's for like your main for like your bags or like for like the treasure hunt is like that's how you manage security of your seed phrase.
Well, I have mine memorized. It's so
Okay, yeah, yeah.
it's so
I was like,
for
this is like
when I'm
something for
done
people's
and gone
vault
from
or
this
like
world,
this are your bag.
yeah. So if they want to get custody of anything that's in my bags, my wallets, they have to have that.
Nice.
And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's a treasure hunt, you know?
I love that. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever heard that. I love that. I mean,
Well,
aside from like, I don't know,
you
Pirates of
saw
the
I had
Caribbean.
security with me, right? So like I got really, because I'm on social media and I'm basically blowing it out there that I'm retired off crypto, and I'm, don't want people to know where I'm at or whatever, but they've been like kidnapping people and stuff. So like when I go to somewhere like Vegas or whatever, I have to have security with me because I don't want to get kidnapped and tortured for a week, for my bags that
Yeah,
I'm not
for
going to give
real.
up. I'd rather it go to my kids before they're going to get any of it.
Yeah. Yeah, man, the internet is crazy. Yeah, it's not only stupid people brag about how much money they have. It's not a smart quality to do, but like there's a balance between like being like open and honest, It's like especially with like you doing trading, I respect that so much, like because I know how hard it is. So then even to like do your calls beforehand and show people and then see how it plays out. Um, there's a lot of people that make content on what's going to happen in short-term trades and not all of it is the correct advice,
Right.
so
Well, none of this is advice. This is me just
yeah,
reading the
none of
charts.
this is not financial advice. Yeah.
And every now and
Right.
again, it will, in the short term, it will break down lower or whatever. But in the long term, it's all like the longer out my projections are, the more accurate they are. So like
Yeah.
in I started this show like in January, and I was warning people. I was like, "Hey man, like you guys need to dump your bags." Like, and I was at XRP Maxi back then, and now not so much. So I'm more on Cardano now.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, dude. Cardano's where it's at, dude. Proof of stake, man. I got my
Yeah.
Cardano coin right.
Nice. Heck yeah. Yeah, yep, dude, UTXO based, like Cardano drew me in because I come as a developer and I saw what was going on with crypto being like this is kind of like open source coding like meets finance. Like this is going to be a smart place to be in for like emerging technologies. So that's kind of like what originally drew me in as I just knew that I wanted to be in it. And then you kind of, it's like, okay, well, let's pick something in the top 10 to like learn for like stuff that you're trying to build or like a side project or something. And you know, you basically got Bitcoin, ETH, Cardano, Solana. I don't even know if Solana was really on my radar kind of back then, but um, you know, whatever's in the top 10, you've got a handful of options. And then Cardano just naturally made a lot of sense to me. Like the fees were cheap enough. The ecosystem wasn't even actually built out yet. I was like pre smart contracts doing development on stuff. And then like smart contracts came out and all the marketplaces started using smart contracts. When you first did NFTs on Cardano, it was like everybody jokes, seller please send, because the marketplace was like a two-way transaction. You would make an offer on the NFT, and then once the money was like sent and locked, basically, then they would have to send you the NFT, and then that would like clear and the funds would be released. Um, so what would happen is like if you put in an offer and then the floor popped off, then like people would be like, no, I'm not gonna send it. So like you would just like kill the offer. And it was really kind of crude way of doing NFTs, but it was really fun because it was kind of like, you know, you would give it to somebody and they'd have like a chance to be like, no, never mind, I'm gonna keep it. You know, it kind of reminds me of like trading Pokemon cards or something of like, all right, it's like $50. Like, do you want it? And then it's like, no, never mind, I'm gonna keep it. So you really it brings the value to it. And um, yeah,
Dude,
I think NFTs are totally coming back. Like I watched the Bored Ape movie, and yeah, it just makes so much sense to me. The community is like 10,000 is not a lot of an asset. And right, there's like 21 million Bitcoin, right? And Bitcoin's even divisible, so you could have like half a Bitcoin or like zero point 0.1 Bitcoin. Like you can't have half an NFT, you know,
right.
not normally. People can't, people do go in on them and like I don't know. I, I'm not a big fan of that. I like to own the whole NFT and have it with me, like, because then the issue is when you want to sell, everybody has to agree that like you want to sell and
Right.
like, or you have to sell your position or like, you know, I guess there are ways to do it to make it work, but generally, like one NFT has the image attached to it, you don't get half of it. And yeah, you can use it as your profile picture, like you build an identity around it. So I'm super, super bullish on NFTs. Um, yeah, I see it totally coming back.
Yeah, they're coming back, and I think soon. Which leads me to a good segue for my next question. Super cycle or no super cycle? What do you think?
I think super cycle. I'm like a permabull because I think that the existing system is effed. So eventually there will be a day where, you know, like they flip the switch or whatever, like whatever you want to call it. I think that there's a lot of liquidity that will go into crypto. Uh, yeah, just because I think the current system is struggling. You know, I don't think banks all have the money to like give out all the loans they have. So like that's why I want to see people be using Bitcoin because it's like actual hard money. Like you have to have it, you know, and you can still create loans and stuff around that and lock it in a smart contract and like do interesting things with it to like lend money. But with all like the paper that's or with all everything that they've just been printing, like I don't know, it just feels like we definitely need something new. Crypto makes so much sense to me.
We definitely need something new. I'm on the side of the fence where I'm not sure because everybody says, "Oh, this time it's going to be different." You know what I mean? And that's the top of the
Yeah.
cycle. So
Well,
I'm not completely
my
convinced. I think
yeah, my game plan was always check see where we're at 500 days after the cycle because that's historically been the Bitcoin top. So let's see where Bitcoin's at for there. But yeah, trading's hard because there's always someone ready to undercut you, right? So people once you get past 100K, people will be hyping 200K and then selling at like 130, you know, trying to
exactly dumping their bags
uh,
on you. getting you to hold.
So you have to be careful. But I mean, like, do I think Bitcoin's going to $1 million? Like, of course, it's just a matter of when.
When
Um, so I think like people say 2030 is a good target, and that makes sense to me because like if Bitcoin hit like 250K this cycle, then it only needs a 4x next cycle. So I'm just trying to, I'm like, how do we get there methodically? Because I don't think we're gonna top out at 100K and then like 10x the next cycle, so but a lot of it I think has been held back by regulation, like the SEC always coming down hard on crypto. Like, dude, that does impact people's bags. You can't imagine the number of times I've tried to tell friends to like get into crypto and they like don't want to because they don't understand the tax implications, or like, they see on the news that it's bad and that really does affect people. Whereas when you're a technologist and like you're trying to build emerging technologies, that's just kind of one of the risks you have to take is like, I need to figure it out. And even though there's not clarity, like I'm not going to try to break the law by any means, but like I'm not going to let it stop me from trying to like push this industry forward and like learn how to build stuff and like, yeah, build my own products and things I want to build. So,
one thing I've noticed is because I go and I talk to a lot of normies and I ask them, I say, hey, are you into crypto? And they say, no, I don't have any, but I've heard of it. And I'm like, is it something? What's your interpretation of it? And everybody says, oh, it's a scam, right? The
yeah.
average normie is not getting involved in crypto yet. And
Yep.
that's where I'm like, I think we're too early still. When you start talking to people on the street and they're saying like, yeah, I've replaced my bank with it, or even, I would not even say that. When you start talking to crypto bros, right? And they're telling you that I'm using it like my bank. That's when I think so. See, I'm using it like my bank. I don't even use the bank anymore, right? So, and I'm noticing most people that are even crypto bros, they're maxis, they're in it, they're on the exchange. They're just barely starting to get self-custody wallets. They're not even using it the way it's intended to be used, right?
Yeah, I
They're
definitely
buying lottery
can see
tickets.
it being early still. Yeah, like it doesn't feel like we have mass adoption yet, but like that's where the opportunity is, right? So it's like I don't know when it's going to happen, but yeah, there will be a day where people just have their entire savings in crypto because it's more trustworthy and more valuable than having it stored in a bank. You can do all the same stuff. No one's going to question you with your money. There is more responsibility to it, right? So like um, you don't want to lose your seed phrase or lose your money or anything. And then also, like you were saying, like maybe having to have security depending on how much you've got. Like you don't want to be. I saw a joke of a guy at the Bitcoin conference that was like, "I'm a whole coiner" or something, and I was like, "Bro, do not wear that around. Maybe don't have that." It just yeah. So but yeah, I think there will be a day where people have their savings in it, and then that's also why I'm so bullish on NFTs is because once you have your money in the native like crypto that you want to use, it's like, okay, well, what can I buy with it? And especially now because like you kind of can't buy products, like you don't tap your phone and sign a Cardano transaction to buy something at the store yet. Um,
Stable coins though.
but what?
I spend stable coins and
Okay, yeah, yeah. So
I have a
you can't
card,
do
linked to
yeah,
my exchange and my wallets and stuff. So I can use it. Do I? No. My
yeah.
bags are my bags. Like I'm trading that,
Well,
right?
that's the thing too, right? Is like you're like, I don't want to spend my Bitcoin on that. Like I'm good on that. But yeah, like you say, you've got some stables or like there's various things that you can do to spend it. But my point was going to be that people will have their entire savings in crypto wallets. And then it's like, okay, well, what do I do with it? Or like how do I try to make more money on it? So it's like try to trade meme coins or utility coins or whatever, like a coin, whatever you want to call it, or NFTs. So when you've got 50 grand, 100 grand, $1 million, it's like, and the NFT is only $100, like maybe you will roll the dice on a couple of them and see like what happens in the future, and um, it just makes you so much more, I think, apt to spend the money when all of the money's like available like that, right? Like when all the money's still in your bank account, you need to spend like, oh, for this NFT, I need to spend the $200 to convert it to the crypto and then send it to my wallet and then do it like there's just like a lot of hurdles, but once you're once you already have the savings in your wallet, like I think people will be very apt to make some degen moves. Like everything happens in cycles, so there's up and down. So you want to be careful if it's like normally you don't want to buy the tippy top of the charts, right? So be
Yeah,
careful of that. Uh, but yeah, just like you said, I think we're still early. I could see it taking at least another cycle for us to hit some big numbers.
I
But
think we got one more under our belt, and then it goes crazy. It pulls back, and then it stabilizes, and then that's it.
yeah,
And it's
yeah, I can
S&P
definitely see that.
500 from
But I'm
there.
also a permabull too. I could see it like, yeah, I think like 200 would be a good number. I would like to see 200K Bitcoin. Like that would be awesome. I don't know if it'll hit it, but
I don't think it does this cycle. I think we're gearing up for it to kind of top out now, like in the next month or two, and we get our alt season, and
they
then
say September is normally a red month. I think I saw the monthly chart of like, green, red. But I don't know. I feel like the green months have been kind of weak. I'm like, damn, if this is what Bitcoin is. But like you said, I think it's just being early in adoption. Like, um, yeah, it's just eventually, the next cycle, the mining rewards get cut in half. It becomes more valuable. Like, no matter what, one Bitcoin's going to be very valuable.
absolutely.
It's a matter of when does it happen,
And
and then that money.
I used to call Bitcoin the most expensive meme coin, but now with Bitcoin coming to Cardano and the layer
Yeah,
twos, it has utility,
super.
it has speed, it has cost efficiency. So I'm bullish on Bitcoin now. So like that's what makes me wonder is like maybe this is a super cycle with having that. The question is does retail and big whale investors understand that layer 2 sentiment? Do they
Yeah.
understand that technology? And I'm thinking probably not. They're going to be more late to it than into it.
Yeah, I'd say probably not yet. So like the stuff is just being built right now, right? But like we were on an X space earlier talking about this where it was like um users don't want to know the technology, right? Like users don't care if Bitcoin and Cardano interact, or like if it happens on Bitcoin or if it happens on Cardano. They just want to know that it happens, it's safe, it's secure. Like the end user doesn't care about the
You
result.
said it,
And
safe and secure. Not
yeah,
not speed and cost efficiency, but safety, security, privacy. Those are the
yeah.
real things that people care about, especially big money. That's one thing I've been saying a
Yeah.
lot lately.
I do think that speed matters to a certain extent, but not as much as people think, right? Like, yeah, definitely, especially in software, like definitely security over speed.
Yeah.
But then also on the other side, like you do have performance bottlenecks that will cause issues. Because that's why I didn't choose Bitcoin. Is like it does take a long time for it to settle, and then there's ways to get around it. Like you can use an L2, but then it's like you're stacking these things like as a blockchain developer, like I want to choose one chain, get really good at it, and then basically build off of that because it's like a knowledge base. Like every time you switch, like you can pick it up. It's a lot like coding, where like if you know one language, like you kind of know the others because a lot of the blockchains work pretty similar. But Cardano is pretty different in how it works with the proof of stake and like how transactions get processed and just everything. But yeah, I do agree that like speed wise, it's like it doesn't really matter. Like if you're moving like large sums of money, it doesn't really matter if it takes 20 to 30 minutes, as long as like you know that like it is going to happen, it's secure, like it's safe, and you're going to know exactly where the money goes. But on the counter end, like when we're trying to do an NFT mint, I can't have transactions take 30 minutes, right? Like that
Right.
just doesn't cut it. And Cardano transactions are like a second or two, depending on how crazy the chain is and um, like what's going on, but it's fast enough. Like it can take up to I don't know, 30 seconds to like a minute if the chain is like slow or congested or being used, but chain's getting better every day. You can use an L2 now, like Hydra, to do your transactions there, roll it back to the main chain. So we're at the point where there's kind of a solution for everything. You can build whatever you want now,
Yeah, that's
right?
one
Like you
thing I
can
really noticed at Rare Evo is they're solving all the problems. They're working out
yeah,
all the bugs. Everything's becoming more efficient, more cost effective, and this technology is not going anywhere. It's only getting
Yeah.
better. It's only getting faster. It's only getting safer. I mean, look at
Yeah.
midnight. You know,
Yeah. And midnight. Yeah. Yeah. The privacy. Yep.
yeah,
It's necessary, man. Like you don't want people's payroll or like your business competitors looking at what you're spending all your money on. People want privacy with their money. So yeah, I think midnight makes a lot of sense. I was really happy to see that drop, and see that it's available to all blockchains too, like a lot of the major ones,
right,
Bitcoin. Um, I mean, I don't want to butcher who it was available to because most of my stuff is Bitcoin or Cardano, but I assume like ETH, Solana, anybody that was a major chain, I imagine that you were able to claim your night. And yeah, I saw at Edge Wallet, we watched the Zcash guys do a presentation, and it just made so much sense to me because they were like, yes, we want public transactions for various things because then you can have like public wallets to see like where money is actually going, what people are spending on, but like, do you necessarily want your payroll, like everybody's payroll on chain? Like, no, like
right,
let's if you're a business like I don't know, as an individual, you might be like, yeah, like crypto to the moon, like open everything. But as a business, you're like, absolutely not. You
yeah,
want to make sure that there's privacy among all the different people that you're working with, privacy amongst like your competitors. So there's a huge use case for having privacy. So I'm stoked that Cardano was kind of leading the way on that, with Midnight. I haven't built anything with it, but I'm sure once it's released, I'll probably try to take a look at maybe how we can get goats on there or do something like privacy based related to Goat Tribe would be cool just to like interact with it.
right. I got a question for you. So one of the projects that I'm really bullish on, it just hit the market. It's called SXT Space and Time. Have you heard of it?
I haven't.
So
SXT. See.
yeah, so it's Space and Time. It's partnered with Chainlink and Microsoft, and it just partnered with AVAX, and
Okay.
it's off-chain data verification.
Okay.
What do you think of that? What are your thoughts as a dev?
What data are we verifying off chain? Like, can you give me an example of what?
Well, it has pretty much like multiple use cases. So like banking information, military intelligence, different things that need to be stored like on a server, but not necessarily on chain, but can be verified.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Space and time. I love the name of it. Space and time
Right?
token.
Isn't that badass?
Yeah.
And then the chart looks freaking juicy as hell. And the market cap's like 130 million, and the coin supply is like, I think it's like 100 billion or something like that, or 100 million, something like that. It's really low.
Okay. Yeah, 100 million I like. I like coins that are in the millions because I
Yeah.
hate like the billion-dollar coins because it's
Yeah,
like
it's like 100 million, I think.
I have so many of them. It's like I love the idea of Bitcoin and the scarcity to it. Like there's only 21 million. Like there's not 21 million people. Just do the math. Like it's gonna
Exactly.
be one to one. Um, but yet what chain is it on?
It's
But it's
multi-chain.
ONC or
So it's
LP?
cross-chain technology, but it's partnered
Okay,
with Chainlink and Microsoft.
got it. Okay.
I'm interested in your
Cool.
thoughts
Yeah.
because I'm like super bullish on this thing. And you as a dev, like, what is its actual use case? Like, how valuable is this thing? Because it's the
Okay.
only one that I know of that does off-chain data verification. Only one.
Yeah. Um, So it's like a loaded question to be like, is this good?
Well,
Right?
no,
Like
I mean,
obvious.
I'm curious as your take, as you're a developer, right? So you understand this. I'm a trader. Most of the people watching, they're traders, right? So we want to know, like, from a dev's perspective, is this juicy? Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'd say like from a dev perspective, normally like you uh got to take time to like read through it, look at the docs. Like it's multiple things. Like one of the things that drew me to Cardano was the documentation was really good, right? So like if someone's product looks awesome because they have like great landing pages and like this is nothing to do with this is just like generically, right? Like I don't nothing to do with this token. But like if the landing page looks good and then you go to the docs and you can't figure out how to do something, or like there's tutorials on what you're supposed to be running in the terminal and then you go and do it and it doesn't work, then it's like these things take time to like work with and play with and check it out. But like generally it sounds um I don't know, useful. I just like as a developer, I like to see like what are examples of like things that have been built. Like what's the use case, because especially as a dev, people are trying to pull you into like things that they like just created within like a couple of years. And you have to be very careful with the tools that you're choosing to build stuff. Because I had a buddy that's actually he's like learning like AI development. So he's like a junior developer and uses AI to like kind of build his stuff and has merged the two to build enough stuff. And he started building a route using someone's business. I don't want to mention who, but he ran into issues with it, and that was kind of one of the things that I warned him of like you want to be very careful which tools you build with. Like it's always better to use a more generic tool that you know is going to be there for the next 5 to 10 years than it is to like use some like new thing that popped up like last year or some like new technology. Because like I said, if the docs don't work or you go to do it, you hit up customer support, it takes more than a day or two to get back to you. Like all of a sudden that's your bottleneck. Now you can't finish the project because of their business. So like that's one of the things I'm always looking for as a dev. But I can check this out offline and give you
Yeah,
a
dude,
better like date like on kind of
please. That
it
would
is and
be
whatnot.
the most amazing thing ever. Because
Yeah,
like I don't even know what to look for. I see the technology and I'm like, this sounds good, right? So maybe it's good, maybe it's not. What I see it's partnered with Microsoft, and I see it's partnered with
yeah,
Chainlink, and it's partnering with AVAX. It's multi-chain. There's only going to be more partnerships to come with it. So as an investor, it sounds good, but what is the actual use case of this technology? Because it's a one of a kind. It's the only technology like it that exists. There are similar
yeah.
ones, but none of them do what it does.
Well, and like you said, the like partnerships is huge, right? Like some people have great technology, but then they lack the marketing or the partnerships or the money to actually push the product to the market.
Well,
So,
Microsoft's got
yeah, I'll
money.
definitely, yeah, yeah, exactly. That's a good sign of who they're working with. But all right, I want to hear this TA
Yeah,
on
where
the
do I
goats.
find it here? I'll pull it up on the
I
chart
think
here.
I sent it in the Discord chat. That's the tap tools, and then here I'll send you the.
Let me see. I got you pulled off here. Can I pull it on TradingView?
I don't think so. Go to Tap Tools. Taptools.io is the site.
All right, I got you.
It's just exactly how it sounds. Taptools.io.
All right, I got it here. Oh, this is
And then
nice.
search Goat Tribe, and it'll be the one with like the actual goat
One
PFP. It's
word
not
or two words?
2 words. Goat Tribe.
Oh, I see it.
That should be it. The floor is like 50 ADA. I think it's 69 ADA because I actually swept the floor like right before we came on the show. Because
Is it Tribe? Is that it?
no, Goat Tribe.
Okay,
Goat
hold on.
Tribe. Yeah, somebody launched a coin on Snake Fund that was like Tribe or something like that. And it's like, I don't know why Tap Tools shows it first, but
As soon
it
as I
does.
type in goat, Angel comes up.
Yeah,
Oh,
those guys
here.
are super cool.
Yeah,
I really
I
like,
spoke with them the other day on X. See, it's at
yeah,
69 cents. Magic number. 69 is the magic.
sign.
Dude, check out all these NFTs, chat. Dang, there's so many. Where's the mustache one? Sick. I dig the goat
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, they look beautiful. I love goats, man.
Obviously, my name is the goat, so I naturally was drawn to you. Okay, okay. It's pumping. What's the market cap on
Yeah,
this thing?
it's got to be low. Can't be that much.
Yeah, it can't be too crazy, which is good. It means it's going to
And
have like
10K.
big movements on it. And it emulates a lot of other projects where it was like really strong. It's kind of like hit its bottom and it's starting to curve its way back up.
Oh yeah, it does look kind of good, huh? It's
Yeah.
like got that, yeah, that big initial pump. Like, yeah, we did good during the CNFT bear market. It's just I watched that Bored Ape movie and like, man, that made me so bullish because it was like everyone's like, we're getting rich. The floor was like 50K or 100K or whatever on apes, and it's like we didn't get nothing on that on Cardano. Like, I think Clay's did really well and hit maybe like 3 to 5K floor, pretty consistently. And goats, I think our floor was at like, I don't know, maybe like 300 to a 500 ADA. But it wasn't like, oh my gosh, I'm buying yacht status. You know, you had to buy a lot of NFTs and then also flip them too. It's like not exactly like they sell like that. NFTs definitely are a little bit more illiquid than just like selling a meme coin or something.
Can you see my
But
screen? Do you see
can
my
I see
screen?
it? I can't.
Okay.
I see you.
Okay, so what I'm looking at right now looks really good. So I'm seeing a trend line, right? Of all the tops coming down, and the candle that's formed right now is above that line now, and it's broken out. And the pattern I'm seeing is a double bottom. Now,
Hey, look,
resistance is going to be at 80 cents. Is that 80 cents or $80?
be 80 ADA
80 ADA.
would be my,
Okay. So it'll be at
yeah.
80 ADA will be the first zone of resistance, but that has not, that zone will, it could potentially pull back from there and bounce off of the blue line somewhere around like 40 ADA and then try to go up again from there. But it seems like it will probably, it also depends on like sentiment and inflows coming into it. Because I don't see too much like buying pressure right now. I mean, there's a
Yeah.
bit of buying pressure coming in, and it's all green. So as long as that continues, and I see those green inflow of buys coming in, they're getting greater as it goes by. So it's broken out. So 80 ADA will be that first zone of resistance. If it breaks past that, it's definitely going to 100 ADA because that would fulfill this double bottom.
Yeah,
Now,
I mean, are you looking at the floor too? Check out the floor. That's like less than 1,000 ADA. That's like a couple hundred ADA. The floor, there's only so many that are 80 ADA. So like, it doesn't take a lot of money to get there, you know.
right,
But yeah, we had a lot of people from Evo were really happy with the album, right? Like that was the whole
dude,
reason
I
I was
love the album.
we trying to do the show. Yeah, dude, I'm so happy with it.
I've
I'm so
literally
happy with the
been
album.
bumping the album all day,
Yes,
all day.
dude, promote. We need the streams, baby. We need the streams. So everybody go save it to your Spotify or your YouTube Music or whatever. And yeah, if you like crypto, it's a fun one. There's a lot of variety. It's 33 songs. So there's a little something for everyone there.
Yeah, and I talked to you about this earlier. I want to make it like the official music for the show here because it's goats, it's crypto,
Yes.
it's burning grass. Like it, dude, it belongs with on this show,
Hey,
bro.
let's go.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
dude, play it as much as you want, please.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. So, and chat is already like they're saying they're like I'm downloading it right now. Like they're gonna be listening to it. Everyone loves it.
Let's go. Cat, let's go.
Yeah, dude, it's sick, bro. And the chart looks good. It looks like it's broken out. And now it could continue on this flat trend, that it's doing, whatever. But there's money to be made here. So,
Yeah, I think that we're gonna go sideways for quite a bit. Like, even if we did have like a little NFT bump, like I think I am like a super cycle kind of a guy. So I do think that I think I could see Bitcoin going higher and then that money rolling into like I could see ETH going higher and then that money rolling actually into ADA. Like I would be surprised if ADA doesn't hit an all-time high. Like if these are the tops, then like man, they're doing something to kill the crypto cycle because if we don't even hit the high from last time, the amount of tech that Cardano has this time around between all of the staking and the smart contracts and all the marketplaces are built out and all the DEX tools and like you know, you do loans on your NFTs. There's kind of like any kind of technology that existed on another chain that you really liked probably does exist on Cardano. Like there might be some slight differences because of chain speed and whatnot. Like sniping is a little bit harder, which like I appreciate because I don't want bots always like, you know, Solana moves a little too fast for me. You look at the
Yeah.
pump fun charts and it's just like do doom done
Yeah.
and
Done.
that's it. You know,
You
so
just get
that's
rugged
harder to
there,
do on
bro.
Cardano. Yeah, the transactions are more expensive. Like you don't want to waste that much ADA, like just mass trading stuff. So, but yeah, like all the tech is built, so I would love to see it go higher. I'm super bullish on Cardano. Like all the cryptos that the US is like adopting and doing regulation on, I'm super bullish on that because that means all the real money can flow into it. And that's why I was saying I think there'll be like a flip the switch kind of a moment where like you're gonna start seeing like yeah, a lot of this money that's been held back because people can't touch it legally or like there's no clarity on it. Like I think there will be a day where that gets unleashed and starts flowing into cryptos, and then you know all the people that are early are just going to kill it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we got a little bit of time to grow those bags. This
Yeah,
is where I'm
for
at
sure.
with like alt season, all time high. I think, you know, projects like Solana, Cardano, XRP, they're going to do well. You know, top 10 coins, they're going to do well. They'll possibly see all time highs. Maybe some of them obviously will, like XRP, because the narrative behind it right now. Um,
Mm.
absolutely. Um,
Some of
but
the XRP conspiracies I've seen, bro, some of the they're like $10,000 a coin. I'm like, damn.
dude, they're out of
But I
control,
don't think so.
bro.
Yeah, based on your TA, I imagine, right? The chart, read show me the chart and I'll tell you the news, right? But
Yeah,
they have I've seen conspiracies where basically like all of the like US bond market or whatever is going to get put into XRP, and if you have to do that dollar for dollar, like the price has to be $100 a coin or something like that. I'm like, that would be awesome if that happens, but I'm just bullish on XRP because it's getting adopted by the banks. It's fast. I've actually used it. One of the homies that's here actually is did an XRP meme coin. One of the guys down the street from my office. So he's really into XRP. It's called Flippy the Switch,
oh my
which I
god.
always thought was really funny.
I feel
The
like
token is Flippy.
I feel like there is no switch. It's going to be more of like a transition, you know, and
Yeah,
it's going to be an ecosystem. Everybody thinks that like XRP is going to be this end all be all. No, there's going to be a place for XRP. There's going to be a place for Cardano. There's going to be a place for Solana. There's going to be a place for all these things. They're all going to serve a purpose and a place here, right? This is my
yeah,
issue with this cycle is we have more projects than we've ever had in any other cycle, right? And the liquidity is more spread out. So the lower tier, you know, alts probably aren't going to do as well. They're going to perform, they're going to get their alt season, but the ones like XRP, Cardano, Solana, and so on and so forth, the top 10, those are going to see most of the inflows. And
yeah,
because their market caps are already pretty high, they're like XRP, I think, you know, maybe XRP $5 to $8, you know, but like
yeah,
Cardano, it's a little bit lower down there. It has more
yeah,
opportunity to perform well with everything else and, you know, a potential to make more money in it, right? Than like XRP, where
yeah.
it's already kind of topped out, whereas Cardano's kind of like lagging behind, right?
Yeah, totally. Cardano's kind of been lagging on the gains, whereas XRP kind of went from 50 cents like to a
Yeah,
couple bucks, right? Like that's like a 5 or 6x or something. So, um, but yeah, I same thing. I'm super bullish on ADA just because like Bitcoin's 110K, 120K, whatever it is right now, and you know, ADA's under $1. I was telling people ADA under $1 was good last cycle. So like, uh,
right.
you know, I believe in the technology. It's one of the few chains that it does like blockchain correctly and cheap and fast and whatnot, you know. And my buddy was showing me the Bitcoin dominance chart relative to ADA, and looks good too. It's like The first one, there's like a big like boop, and then it comes down, and then like there's the second one from the last cycle, and it's like boop, and then comes down. I'm like, I think there's gonna be another one where we pop off. It looks like it's at a low, or probably kind of looking like that chart that you're looking at, where there's that long drawn out, and then it kind of starts to go back up. So
Right.
I would love to see ADA pumping in the next couple months here.
Yeah, I think October, November is going to be top. You know, that's kind
Yeah.
of what we've seen in the past. And my thing is I'm going to DCA out, right? So
Yep.
whatever we get, I'm going to make sure that I secure some, because I'm not convinced that everything's going to do an all-time high because of the liquidity just being spread out so far. Think of all the money that's just like tied up in Solana and Pump Fund, like with all the freaking meme coins. Normally that doesn't come until after the cycle, and everyone's
Yeah.
just in there.
Meme coins like even precede actual Bitcoin dumping, because we definitely had a meme coin craze kind of like right before Bitcoin was popping off. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the greatest trader, but I do know that it's Bitcoin popped off, then ETH, then alts, then NFTs, then meme coins, and I don't know. During the bear market, it definitely felt like there was like kind of a dead period where kind of nothing's popping off, right? Like projects were still minting, but it just feels like everything's on this downward trend where it's just less and less every time you're doing it. You know, people are less interested. People aren't trying to lose money. Like once the price comes down, people get really bearish, and
When you're a
yeah, you know,
trader,
no one's trying to be back.
when you're a trader, even on the way down, there's money to be made, baby. So like I don't care what
Yeah,
direction it's going, I just need to know which direction it's going. I
yeah.
know I'm good.
Dude, teach me the ways. You're the goat. I need the goat TA.
Yeah, I teach a TA class in the Discord. So it's like 4
Nice.
times a month. So
Okay.
we'll see about getting you in there, buddy. All right,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah.
I appreciate having you on, man. We're gonna bump some of your tunes and hang out with the chat, man. You're welcome on the show anytime, by the way. And
Heck yeah.
I'm
Right.
gonna be using your music all the time now too. So
Run it up, baby. We need the streams.
absolutely, absolutely. I think I got to get my Cardano wallet set up. So I've had other wallets and like
Yeah.
but I've never had a Cardano wallet. So I'm gonna get it set up so you can send me that NFT, brother, because I have to have it.
I recommend do a Vesper wallet if you're using your phone. I think Vesper is one of the best mobile UIs, and just like
I was gonna use my
easy to use.
PC. I was gonna get like Luma or something like that.
Okay, Luma's good too. Yeah, Luma, Eternal, but yeah, Luma was at Evo. I'd say just go with Luma and give that a run, because they've got all the Bitcoin DeFi functionality that's supposed to be coming out. So um, yeah, yeah. Once you set up your wallet, just like send me an addy, and I'll hook you up, because I think I got your handle too, Oz the Crypto Goat.
Yep.
So that's like the ENS. So that way, basically, like send me your addy, I can send you that, and then anybody can just send money to $ Oz the Crypto Goat, and then it knows your addy.
Dude,
And
that's sick. Thank you, man. I appreciate you so much, brother. And I'm excited to get everyone else from the Goat Tribe on here. So, you know, put the word out. Anybody that
yeah,
wants to come on the show, love to talk to you guys. Anything that has to do with goats, bro, I got to be about it.
hey, let's go, let's fucking go.
Let's fucking
Yeah, I'm
go,
sure I can
chat.
get other guys to go. We've got I think we're gonna start running back the X space. We were doing an X space for a while, and it was fun and like doing good, but and kind of same thing. It's like that downward trend. And I was just kind of like, all right, I don't know if we need to meet up like every Tuesday to do it, but I definitely want people listening to the album. So I think we're gonna be doing spaces like listening to that and whatnot. So all those guys join that. So I'm sure I can get them to come in, and
Yeah,
we
link
can all
me in
chat
on
it
that
up. And
because I'm just starting my X as of Rare Evo, pretty much. Like, so I got to build up an X, and we're probably going to be moving from TikTok to X. So
cool.
yeah, the guidelines are just
Sweet.
out of control on TikTok. Like, we have a massive following, but like the suppression lately has just been crazy. So like I got to get onto something where I can say whatever I want, you know, because
Yeah,
we go down some rabbit holes sometimes.
yeah, some free speech, baby. It's on X.
Absolutely. All right, brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. and we'll see you next time.
Yep. All right.
Is there anything
man.
you want to shout
Later.
out to the chat before you go?
No, just appreciate you guys watching Oz and listening to the album, saying some smart things, get into crypto, get some Bitcoin, definitely get some Cardano. I think that'll be a really good play this cycle. And then yeah, Goat Tribe is the NFT, so that's like what the whole album and everything is about. So if you wanted to like get involved and check out Goat Tribe, I tell people to start with the OGs because that's like the original collection. I think they look the best. They're done really well. There's like history to it. But if that's a little bit out of your price range, maybe you're just starting. We also have a collection called Goetia. Um, and like if you go to the Goat Tribe site, it's all on there and it's explained. You can go through it. But the Goetia are basically like the floor is like 5 to 10 ADA. So you can get like a cheap one and be part of the tribe. Or like I recommend people to get OGs because yeah, I think they just hold the most weight and the most value. But
Are you
yeah,
guys on
listen to the
TikTok?
album. We're not. We might have an account somewhere. Like I have an account to watch stuff, but I don't think so. I think it's X
TikTok's
and
asking if
Instagram,
you're
but
there. TikTok's asking. So like, dude, I have Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Discord all going right now at the same time.
dang. Yeah.
Yeah, TikTok wants to
A lot
know
of stream.
where you're at on TikTok. So you guys got to find them on X. That's where it's at, baby. X is where
Yeah,
it's
move
at.
to X. You say you're trying to get to X. Yeah, X. Yeah, my handle is Big Drew 369.
Yeah, so that's at Big Drew
me on X.
369. Let me throw it in the chat for you guys.
Yeah, and then Goat Tribe, the handle is Ada Goats. So Ada, ADA, and then goats, like goats.
Drew is capital D, right? D
Big
R
Drew. Yeah,
E.
Big Drew 369.
All right, there it is, chat.
Capital A.
And then it's at Ada Goats.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely where we're most active. So I think we have other accounts to like spread it, but like X is where most of our conversations are at.
I noticed that at Rare Evo that everybody's on X, and that's when I realized I was like, I'm in the wrong place to like, because we got
Yeah,
like
well,
10,000
what's funny-
followers here, on TikTok, and then we got even more across wherever. But like X, it's like that's where everyone crypto is at.
Yep, that's like the public forum. Like
Yeah.
that's where I think everyone's talking, but a lot of TikTok content does get reused on X. So I hear that little TikTok ding at the end of the videos like a ton because, people do repurpose the videos. So
We have a tight
but
community
yeah,
on TikTok. The whole community
Nice.
for crypto is very locked in for sure. Like, and I would say there's a lot more good educational content. There's obviously I call it moon cheese is like where it's just like nonsense, like the 10K XRP or whatever.
10K XRP, baby,
But-
the treasury bonds.
Yeah, but everybody on TikTok, they're more informed, they're more deep driven into crypto, and so that's kind of why I like gravitated towards the space. But like ever since they changed the algorithm, I'm like, I can't do this anymore, man. Can't do it.
Yep, gotta adapt. Gotta adapt to be the GOAT.
Exactly. All right, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you,
All right.
and we'll see you next time.
Yep, appreciate you. I love GOAT.
Let's fucking goat. Dude, how sick was that? The freaking goats. I have to say, I like this song. We're all crypto addicts. Absolutely. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share. Thank you guys for checking out the show. Goat Tribe. Had the pleasure of hanging out with these legends of crypto. These guys are developing the technology that we are using and trading and investing into here. These are the true creators, right? I'm a creator, but like these guys are creating the technology that we're using, and I feel so blessed that they even came on. Like, the Goat Tribe is so sick. Make sure you check them out. Goat Tribe, oversold and underrated. Check them out on YouTube, Spotify, X. Give them a follow. Listen to this music. It is fire. It is so fire. So how we doing, chat? Do we want some TA before we take off here? Let's fucking goat. What do you guys want me to TA for you? No TA, huh? Revolution, thank you for the paper crane. MVP, thank you for the 10 popular votes. Revolution, thank you for the 5 popular votes. Revolution, thank you for the heart me. Cosmic Crypto with a heart me. Andrew, thank you for the rose. AB Ryder, thank you for the rose. MVP Network, thank you for the heart me. TikTok Seller with the 10 rose. MVP Nini, thank you for the heart me. Danny Gibson, thank you for the heart me. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. I guess no TA. I handled it. All right, unless you guys got some TA, I'm gonna call it an early night tonight. And I appreciate you all. You guys are amazing and phenomenal. And I'm never gonna stop. No matter what suppression comes my way, no matter what haters come at me, I'm not going anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here for you. Here for you, viewer. Am I gonna be in Discord? Yeah, I'll be in Discord. So if you guys hop on over to Discord, we can hang around and chat for a little bit. I'll see you in there. And maybe Big Drew 369 will be in there. And we can chat with him as well. All right, take care, chat. Love you guys.
The fact that it's coded to flip overnight, a trustless system, yeah, that's what we need. No more politicians, their system is greed. Ours is just code and open source mode. Go check on GitHub to seize that we sold. Blocks are all public transactions you see, they're meant to help.